bag is the masterpiece of this auction because this is a super limited edition already that nobody can basically order at Hermes. You need to be an extremely VIP client to get that. But the interesting part of this bag is we've been more than 12 years in this business and it's the first one we see. So this is the interesting aspect, and not only is the first one we see in this characteristic because it has also the silver chain, so it's a complete silver bag, and Hermes has released very few only precious metal bags like gold or silver. This is one of them, and it's so difficult to find that you may find one once every 5 or 7 years in an auction. Okay, so this bag is a very interesting example because it's called the Kelly Moonlight. It's been done for the millennium by Hermes in 2000, so actually it's recognizable because of its special lock that says an H, which normally the lock is just a pad lock, and also there is a small writing on the side that is saying H 2000, which is the marking for that year, specific year. This is very recommendable. Why? Because the price, I would say, is very decent comparing to the common market price of that bag that you can find for usually around 200,000 Hong Kong dollars. But this bag, we bought it from a lady that bought it in 2000, and this was a direct purchase from an individual person. And it's very interesting because we are reoffering the cost of that bag during this auction. So the bag is going to start at a very, very low price, which is 120,000 Hong Kong dollars. So we believe that this bag, which is graded 2, which is not new, but as you can see the bag looks pretty new. We just graded it 2 because it has very, very little marks on the bottom, and it's nearly impossible to see if you don't get extremely close, and on the feet that are no longer covered with the plastics. So this would be a top recommendation for this auction because it's extremely rare. It's a cool, fun piece that you basically cannot find anywhere else. So basically Hermes bags, as you just said, are very nice investment pieces. Since about 5 years, many of these bags have either doubled or tripled in prices. So indeed people have to be able to keep them very well. When you purchase a bag, there is some very top recommendations that are very classic, which are keeping your bag in the dust bags when you don't use it. Try to avoid lighting, try to avoid to show it to sunlight, or keep it near a window because it can really discolor your skin, especially the exotic skins. And our recommendation would be as well that you try to not touch it with humid hands because it marks the leather with fingerprints, and this has been one of the main damages on bags, is we find fingerprints of people on special skins that are visible because of humid hands. So this would be one of the recommendations.